right. Happy Tuesday, friends. This is your math assignment for Tuesday, November 24th. This is our last day of learning before Thanksgiving break. You have days 5 and 6 to do today in your daily math packet. Number 1 says select the equation that is not correct. So you are going to look through A, B, C, and D and make sure they are correct. If you find one that does not have the right numbers in it, you will circle that one. All right. Number 2, find the value of the star. Remember, our star is kind of like that question mark. So what times 5 equals 30? You're going to write your answer here. What times 6 equals 18? You'll write your answer right here. All right, an easy way to do it also is you can think of 30 divided by 5 or 18 divided by 6 to get your answers. Number 3, the shape is made out of unit squares. What is the area? You are going to count up these squares. And you will write your answer right here. It already gave you your unit. Number 4, what is the perimeter of this figure? You're going to add up all of those sides. So you have 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 7 plus 2 plus 5. All right. If you have an easier way to add all those up, feel free to do so. All right. And your unit is millimeters. So go ahead and write mm. Now, you need to figure out what number completes both number sentences below. You will write the number in each equation. All right. So the same number that goes here is also going to go right here. All right, so if it works better, you can take 219, subtract 189, or you can take 277, subtract 247 to find your answer. These will have the same answer. And number 6, circle the clock that shows 5:15. All right, I'm going to circle our hour hands again, just as a reminder. These are the hour hands that are circled. You need to circle 5:15 and you will cross out the clock that shows 7:15. So you should have 2 of those clocks marked. One is circled, the second is crossed out. All right, that is your daily math, page 5. On page 6, you have some more clocks. Number 1, Reed leaves home to go to school at this time. So you need to figure out what time this is. And you will write it right here. Oh, sorry. Ignore that, okay? So you're gonna figure out what this clock says. You can write it next to it. I'm gonna put an X through that, okay, ignore that. This is the time that he leaves school. So if you need to, you can write that time here. You're going to answer, how long is Reed at school? So you've got the time he goes to school, the time he leaves school. Now you're going to tell me how long he was at school, and you will explain how you solved the problem. So maybe you used the Judy clock on my website. Maybe you used that number line. Remember, I'll draw it here at the bottom. So let's say he left for school at 7 a.m. All right. And then he got home, or he leaves school at 3. I can go like this and decide 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. All right. That was one of our strategies. Number 2, Colin has $21. So that is his total. He buys a book for $6. So minus 6. I'm going to solve. And a t-shirt for 9. So then I'm going to take that, put it up here. I'm going to subtract 9. I'm going to get that answer. And a cookie for $2. So I'll take my final subtraction, subtract 2. All right. How much money would he have left over? I am just drawing different shapes to show you. That is not a great star. You can laugh at it. All right. So 21 minus 6 is your first step. You're going to solve. You'll take this answer, put it up here. Your circle minus 9 equals square. Square is going to come up here, and then you have square minus 2 equals your final answer. So he will have how much money left over. Don't forget to include that $sign. All right, next we have a fact family for number 3. Complete this fact family. 6 times 8. All right, then 8 times 6, so these two answers will be correct. All right, then you have 48 divided by 8 equals what? And 48 divided by 6 equals what? So that one should be pretty easy. It gives you all the answers. You just got to think. All right. Number 4, the time is blank. You need to read this clock. Then you're going to tell me what the time would be 4 hours later. Okay, so you're going to read this clock, write the time right here, and then tell me what it would be 4 hours later. If it's going to be 4 hours later, your minute time is going to stay the same, but your hour time will change. Number 5, color in a figure with an area of 6 square units. I will show you some examples. All right, I could have, oh, not even that. Mrs. Hamlin messed up. All right, you could have 1, 2, 3. All right, this could be 6 square units. You could also turn it on its side. You could do one long row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one long row of 6. All right, it's just got to have 6 total squares that make up the shape. You could even do a funky one that's, I'll do it in a different color. Here, let me grab my highlighter. All right, you could even do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares in it. Okay? And finally, number 6, you are going to find the value of x and include the unit in your answer. All right? So, your perimeter equals 9 feet. You have 3, 3, and 1. So if I were you, I would go 3 plus 3 plus 1 equals what? Then I would find the difference between your answer and the number 9. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 3 plus 3 plus 1 equals 7. The difference between the two, 9 minus 2 equals what? That will be your x. So blank feet. Mrs. Hamlin will be on Google Meets if you have any questions, all right? Feel free to pause the video as you work through, and good luck.